What is up, everyone? This is SwordKing090 and this is going to be Operation Bedrock episode 207, the 207th episode of the Operation Bedrock series. A series where my friends and I are going to bind the entire world until there's nothing but bedrock left, except for the floor, of course, because we need something flat to walk on. So we are working little by little to actually get rid of all of the ocean. We have a lot of dirt though, but mainly we got to get rid of all the water, and the only way to do so is to actually obtain a lot of sand blocks and then use that to get rid of the water sources one by one. This isn't like lava where you're able to get rid of one source and then the other. It'll be like a domino effect when it comes to lava. It's so much easier to get rid of lava than it is with water. But with water, every single block is a source block. As you guys know, if you were to do a 2x2 and you were to make it a little bit of an infinite source of water, and then you keep digging down further and further, that more blocks you dig down, the more water sources that actually form up. So there's nothing much we could really do about this. So yeah, that's gonna be a fun time. Just getting everything done, everything made, and everything getting rid of. Is that we have a long way to go. We have from one skylight all the way to the other skylight, from skylight number 3 all the way to skylight number 4, and we are getting rid of the hardest part of the world, because if once that falls down, then the other ones would be easier to complete, especially when a lot of them are in the frozen tundra type of deal. Not technically tundra, but I call it tundra because biomes change all the time with every major update. So we have a lot of work to do, and thankfully we already got ourselves good old haste 2 and also speed 2 beacons to help us along the way. Been doing a lot of mining, and with all the iron we made a lot of beacons out of it. So at least we have something to help us out, speed up the process now. And as well as with Depth Strider, I'm able to run across the water easily, and as well as with Aqua Infinity and Respiration 3, I'm able to breathe underwater pretty much infinitely. Except when the bubbles run out, then I take damage, but since I'm on peaceful mode, it heals me up as soon as I take damage, and Respiration slows down the damage process. So essentially, you're able to stay underwater as long as you want. And I won't lie to you guys that I am recording this a few days early. It's because I have no idea when my internet is actually come back. So if you see this on Saturday, then it came back. But as of right now, there is no internet for me, so I'm pretty much playing offline, and as well as I'm recording offline, I gotta edit and then have it ready to upload because I have no idea when my internet is gonna come back. They were supposed to be here yesterday to help us out, but then since they didn't, they actually arrived today. We were just caught off guard. My parents are not home, they're already at a different town, so I'm pretty much have to stay here and just wait till everything is said and done, put in place. They have to make a hole in the driveway. Yeah, my father didn't want that, but since we need to have cable and internet, then we're pretty much, that's our only given choice. That's pretty much like our last resort, and now I really hope that they do a good job because they're still working out here as I'm talking to you guys. They've been out there for quite a while. I've waited long enough. I'm like, I gotta get something done at least because I'm going insane when I have nothing going on right now. I've been reading a lot of tweets. I've been tweeting a lot lately, so at least that gets rid of my boredom, but I still have no TV anyways. And I don't like reading. No reading. I'm just glad I have a smartphone. If I didn't have a smartphone, then I would be bored out of my mind. Although I probably would have been playing my DS games. But either ways, that at least I'm doing something productive in my day. I wanted to do some live streams. I couldn't even live stream yesterday. The connection was bad. I was very hoping that the people from the service provider actually comes by that day. But since they didn't, they arrived. They actually arrived at 8 a.m. when I was still asleep. And then they drove off before I even got a chance to answer the door. So they came by later on. And then this is where the whole mess is. I'm pretty much recording as they are working outside. Well. They're contractors, they get paid to do this anyways. I really hope they don't actually charge us so much for the service. Because right now, they don't even know what they're doing right now. Because I just see them running around or just looking around to see what they need to do, what stuff they have to do, and hopefully they don't mess up. Because if they mess up in one spot, they'll mess it up for everybody else in the neighborhood. So they got to be very careful when it comes to this. But I am just hoping that everything goes well. If the new cables are helping us get the connection faster, it's more reliable, there's no lag, there is no droppage, then I'm going to be very happy about that. If not, then they got some explaining to do, because they're paid to do this. And the first time, however, I don't know if it's the same people, but they actually messed up, because when they actually try to look at the problem, they pretty much disconnected us for a good 24 hours. Yeah, that was totally annoying. I wanted to live stream that day too. I just can never win when it comes to these things. I wanted to live stream, I wanted to make a video, I wanted to record with my friends, but sadly that wasn't the case. And then the other day I was not able to do so until they actually got our brand new cable and modem, and even then there was some little bit of lag here and there. And now that they are back again to actually give us a brand new cable line, because I had to do a follow-up, and as well as I had to get the job 100% done. So I'm just sitting here waiting for my family to come home, and then they could deal with this, because all I know is that my father was there from the first visit. From the second visit, I wasn't there because I had to go to work anyways, so I have no idea what's going on as well. So all it is that we're just playing the waiting game. See if they'll be done before my father gets home. If not, then my father may be a little bit annoyed, because if they're paid by the hour, then that's going to be another thing. Another thing is that they actually pretty much like disconnected the fence in the backyard because we couldn't find the key, and they didn't want to go through the house. So I'm hoping that they actually fix that fence as well, because that's going to be kind of awkward if they didn't. My father will not be happy with that either. So let's see if everything goes well for us. But again, if you are seeing this on Saturday, then we got our internet back. If not, if it's at a later date, then you know what happened. I just want to let you guys know ahead of time. But what I do know is that everything looks kind of weird whenever you're getting rid of the entire ocean. That kind of looks natural, don't you think? That I love how it just makes everything look green. If we were to look at the map, we have a little bit of green, a little bit of tan or yellow, and then you have the ocean between us. Then we're gonna go from one side to the other side, and then we're gonna be just getting rid of all of that, and then all of that will be green. If there's a lot of dirt, it's gonna be a lot of sandstone or gravel. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but a lot of it's gonna be emptied out, and then afterwards it's gonna all be gray. Again, with the haste 2 and beacons, with the beacons with haste 2 and speed 2, everything will be faster, especially when we have a lot of efficiency 5 pickaxes that I've been collecting over time. And school is just around the corner, so when that happens, then I'm just hoping that it's not going to be too tough on me, so that I'll be able to get the homework done, and I'll be able to just straight up go ahead and make videos or live stream, because I want to do all of that. I want to be an online entertainer. That's pretty much my goal, because that's going to be a fun thing to do that I can actually enjoy. So at least when I get my degree, I'll at least have something to help me out if I want to go to like broadcasting, TV productions, or things like that. At least I'll have something to do while I'm working with YouTube or live streaming as a side hobby. So that will be nice for me, honestly. That would be nice. At least I'll have something to say that I accomplished something in life. So we're just gonna have to see how well that this actually plays out for all of us. That I gotta take about a good 7 classes, and according to how much it costs now, it's like $600 for 2 classes. God dang, and I gotta take 7 classes. So that's already $2,100. That's gonna be very, very bad. I gotta save up more of my money. But as long as that I pass the classes, and I won't have to pay for them again, because that's gonna be an ordeal if I somehow get a D in class. I'll have to take, I don't want to say that. That's way too much. That's too much. I'm not gonna say that. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. That we're gonna go ahead and get all of this done. Just get rid of all this water sources right here, and then afterwards, then this will be a little bit easy, as I could actually just start collecting a lot of the sand once again to move on to the other spot. Oh my gosh, look at that. We're almost there. We are almost there. Cannot wait. Just look at all the barren wastelands right here. There's a little bit of deserts right here and a lot of dirt. So we're gonna have to get rid of all of that. I've already lined up the area with sand so that we know where to go, because it's gonna be pretty much a 50 block wide and then 65 layers below. So it's gonna be a giant mine shaft from one side of the world to the other side of the world. And I have plans to get rid of all the other water so that it could actually make a little bit more nice. That I cannot explain it right now, but once it happens, it happens. Whoop, boop. Alright. Haha, double combo. So this is pretty much how I get my sand, and we're just recycling it from then on forth. I know I can use the torch method, but I've been finding out that sometimes there's a little bit of block glitches where it actually deletes the torch somehow. I don't know how, but it deletes it, because I had a stack of 64, then I found out I only had 47 left. So I'm thinking that at some point the sand suffocates a block, which actually deletes it. I don't know how. I really don't. So I'm just going to be careful with this one, because it would be bad if that kept happening over and over and over again, especially when it has to deal with sand blocks, because I need sand blocks to actually accomplish this goal right here. So this is pretty much Project Fallout. I actually like the name of Project Fallout, so that's what we're going to call it. Project Fallout Part 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just put up mine shafts throughout in the entire world. It may look impressive once it's actually done, but this is just the behind the scenes of it all. Either way, the main thing that I want to address is that I'm hoping that everything goes well with the cable installation, that there's not going to be any more lag, there's not going to be any more like disconnections and things like that, especially for live stream, because I know that some days are great, some days they are not. So I'm just hoping that everything will go well, and especially when we're able to watch television without having the service being interrupted or just cut out in the middle of a show, because it has happened at times. Very, very annoying, because it turns out that the cable that was used before, it was so old that it was actually dropping decibels throughout the entire ordeal. Like where the source is, it has a good decibel, then when it gets to the house it's at a low decibel, but then when it gets to the TV, that's when the decibel gets non-existent. So they had to replace the cable, they have to make sure the cable line is strong and also the connection is strong so that the TVs and internet will actually be decent throughout the entire day. I just hope that everything goes well. I will not stop saying that. I'm hoping that everything goes well. It's been a little bit of an ordeal. At least once school starts, then that's going to be another ordeal that I'm going to have to complain about. But either way, I still enjoy doing the live streams. I have a lot of fun doing the live streams, and with the live streams, I get a lot of work done during those. And honestly, since I've not been doing a live stream, I've been kind of slacking. I don't know what it is. It's just mainly that it's fun to actually interact with the audience, and as well as that I have to do something. You have to keep going. You have to do something, otherwise then your audience will leave. If you just stand there doing nothing, that's when they'll actually start to leave and things like that. Even if you go for like a 5-minute break, people will leave because nothing is happening. So you always got to be on your toes. You always got to be active. You always got to be just keep on going. So with the live streams, that's what pretty much helps me out. In the news of Operation Dome, we need to get a lot of glass panes. Yeah, a lot of glass panes. I need to grab a lot of sand. It's kind of funny how I'm grabbing sand in Operation Bedrock when I need sand in Operation Dome. Funny how things work. I know a lot of people say that I should have combined Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome, but I thought to myself, nah, because I wanted to have them two different things, because I didn't want to focus mainly on one thing and not focus on the other thing, on the same world no less. So it was kind of better to actually just separate the two worlds and then just work on it one by one. But one of the biggest challenges I'm going to have to do is actually put up the torches. That is right, we are going to have to put up a lot of torches. Hopefully that it actually matches it up. If it doesn't, that's going to be kind of awkward, but there's no going back from this. I think it actually matches up. Let me go check this skylight real quick, because I know that's going to probably match up all the way to the bottom. Yeah, it does. Okay, so yeah, it will match up. So it's not going to be that big of a deal. Oh, I was so happy. I'm so happy that this is going to look nice. But even then, once the world's up for download, if you want to get rid of all the torches, then by all means, that's all up to you. All you gotta do is just pretty much mine up one spot, I believe. Will this work? Let's see. Oh, no, it doesn't. Funny how that doesn't. You could literally make a ocean wall if you wanted to. It's kind of funny how they actually just block the water off like that. If it would go right here. Oh, nope, that ruined it. Haha, okay. I don't know. I know that at one point that my friend was able to actually do this. I don't know how he did it exactly, but in any case, we're going to fix that up. Maybe it has to do with this. And then tap once, and then tap once, tap once. Okay, you can't do it too fast. So yeah, you could do this if you wanted to. It'll be like a portal right here. Well, I'm not going to do that. Maybe one day, actually. Maybe once I'm actually done with Operation Bedrock, then we'll just take a look at that and see how it looks like. But in any case, that the main challenge right here too is that, oh, it's raining. Is that we will be putting up the torches in a pattern all the way across the world. So it'll actually look nice once it's all done. I cannot wait for that. And then maybe some person will actually download the world and then they'll put pixel art all across the world. Make a giant mural from one side to the other side. Someone could actually make the whole map of the first world in Super Mario Bros, right? That would be a thing. You could totally do that. That would be kind of awesome tig. So let's see here. Put this right there. Put this right there. Let's finish this up so I can actually end off the episode. So it's been a big deal, big type of like conflict that's been going on. But as long as that I have my supporters, as long as people are willing to wait until I make another live stream, I'm going to be very happy. And especially with my friends, I know that they have been busy as well, but at the same time, it's like whenever I'm able to actually record, yet I'm not able to record, that's what bothers me the most. Honestly, it does. They invite me to record. I said I'm going to go ahead and do this, but then this comes up and then I can't record. I was not able to record with my friends for 3 days because a lot of things have been going down. That sucks. But there's always next time, right? I hope so. If not, then I'm going to cry myself to sleep. But in any case, this is going to be the end of this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, feel free to give the video a like. If you're brand new to the channel, then please subscribe for some more videos and live streams that I will be doing on this platform. But until then, have a great day, everyone. I'm SwordKing090. And then as always, I will see you in the next video.